Good morning and welcome to Newsfirst Prime Time Sunrise.
Hello there, very good morning and welcome to Newsfirst Prime Time Sunrise with me, Shane Silva, on Thursday, the 3rd of July 2014. Let's start off with a look at your headlines. 50 dengue-related deaths reported during the year. 3-day dengue eradication program declared for the Western Province. Police arrest students in relation to the unlawful restraint of the Vice-Chancellor of the Gujarat University, and inquiries into missing persons to commence on Saturday in the Mullaitivu district. On to your stories in detail. Now, the Ministry of Health says that a 3-day special dengue prevention program will be implemented in the Colombo, Gampaha and Kalutara districts. Chief Epidemiologist and Director of the Central Epidemiological Unit of the Ministry of Health, Dr. Paba Palyawadana, said that the aim of the program is to obtain the fullest cooperation of the public to eradicate dengue. She added that the program will be in effect at 11 health medical officer divisions of the Colombo district. Dr. Paba Palyawadana also pointed out that 50 persons have already succumbed to the virus so far this year. We are now joined by Chief Epidemiologist and Director of the Central Epidemiological Unit of the Ministry of Health, Dr. Paba Palyawadana, to elaborate on this. Good morning, Doctor.
Good morning.
Now, how will this program be carried out?
Yeah, it's another emergency operation. We are starting today onwards up to 5th, that is until Saturday. So this time, we are going to cover again the Colombo district and the Colombo municipality. And in the Colombo district, we are going to cover 11 MOH areas, medical officer of health areas. And in those areas, we have identified the high risk areas where we had more patients. And then, in Colombo municipality, again, we are covering the entire area, high-risk areas especially. So we are going to cover more than 100,000 houses in the municipality, and also in the Colombo district, again, more than 50,000 houses. So this time we are concentrating more on public places and the schools. And on Friday, we are going to cover the schools and the government institutions and the private institutions. And on Saturday, we would be taking care of all railway stations, starting from 4th downwards. So we are covering the entire area attached to the railway stations, so up to Bemataguda. So this time we are trying to cover, a larger area, especially the high risk.
What instructions would you be giving the general public, Doctor, when you are carrying out this program?
Again, the support is very essential. Even last time we had a very good support from the household. So again, this time also, giving their cooperation to the team. So we are really deploying around 1,000 teams this time as well. The total count would come around 1,000 teams, which includes the health worker, the police, and the army, air force, or navy officers. So this is the team that is going to come to their premises. So give the fullest cooperation to those teams to inspect their premises.
Dr. Paba Palyawadana, thank you so much for joining us this morning. The Presidential Commission investigating complaints regarding missing persons will conduct its next round of investigations in the Mullaitivu district between the 5th and the 8th of this month.
Secretary to the Commission H.W. Gunadasa stated that the Commission will be recording statements at the Puthukudi Divisional Secretariat on the 5th and 6th of this month. He stated that written notice has already been issued to those persons from the area who had made complaints in this regard. The Commission will be recording statements at the Mudubadapata Divisional Secretariat on the 7th and 8th of this month.
Police say that 3 students have been arrested on charges of unruly restraint and the wrongful confinement of the Vice-Chancellor of the Gujarat University. Investigations were initially launched to arrest 38 university students on these charges.
A couple of days ago, there had been an incident occurred at the University of Rajarata, and the vice chancellor and some of the lecturers had been detained inside the university premises. Thereafter, they were released, and the vice chancellor of the university had made a complaint to Mihintala police in this connection, and he has mentioned 37 names of the student activists in this connection. Last night, Mihintala police have arrested 3 student activists in this connection. They were arrested on the offences of unlawful assembly, wrongful restraint, and wrongful confinement. They will be produced before the Anuradhapura magistrate today, and Mihintala police are conducting further investigation.
Tony Abbott, Australia's Prime Minister, has been accused of breaching international law amid reports he deployed the Australian Navy to pick up more than 150 Tamil asylum seekers and hand them over to the Sri Lankan authorities. The Abbott government was accused of, quote, sending the persecutor to the persecutors, but, unquote, but has so far refused to comment on the reports. The asylum seekers were reportedly picked up by the Australian Navy near the Cocos Islands in the Indian Ocean. There were reports a second boatload from Sri Lanka may also have been transferred. Meanwhile, Scott Morrison, Australia's immigration minister, would not comment on, quote, water operations, unquote, but insisted the government had not breached international law. However, an expert in international law, Donald Rothwell, told the Telegraph that a transfer of Tamil asylum seekers to Sri Lanka would be a flagrant breach of the United Nations Refugee Convention. The Disaster Management Centre says that the landslide warning issued for several districts of the country by the National Building Research Institute will be phased out in the coming days. Speaking to Newsfirst, Assistant Director of the Disaster Management Centre, Pradeep Kodipili, stated that they are prepared, however, for any adverse weather conditions.
Was up to last night but not extended so far, so they will be considering this warning also. But there are no any incidents being recorded so far in all districts of Sri Lanka. So there are some fires being reported in Badul and Potagal areas in 3 days time. So people are advised to be vigilant by doing setting the fires, because we have reports the people are setting the fires to the jungle. So that is, we have informed all the police stations and disaster management units only, and there are no any other disasters being reported in southwestern part of Sri Lanka as well. But rain been reported slightly in some districts as well. The disaster management units, the NBR are not extended since last night their warning.
Let's now take a look at the city-by-city weather forecast for the next 24 hours. And with that, we wrap up this edition of Newsfirst Prime Time Sunrise. It was a pleasure having you with us, and hope you have a great day ahead.
Hotline 0114 896 896. www.newsfirst.lk. Feedback at newsfirst.lk.